everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna make Turkish bagels, which are called Simit. They are very delicious and they're easy to make. You can eat them with cheese or honey. They're really good. As usual, all the ingredients and the measurements will be listed down below the video in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on social media and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And now, let's start. So I'm gonna need some warm water, flour, warm milk, vegetable oil, some sugar, some salt, and of course, some yeast. I'm gonna start first by activating the yeast. So to the bowl of my stand mixer, I'm adding the water along with the yeast and the sugar. Then I'm gonna mix everything together. Just gonna give them a slight stir, just like so. And I'm gonna set this mixture aside for about 5 minutes, just until the yeast activates. So when the yeast activates, it's gonna be foamy, just like that. And you know that it's good to be used in the recipe. So basically at this point, I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients. The flour, the milk, the vegetable oil, and the salt. And I'm gonna start to mix everything together until I have a smooth dough. And all the ingredients are well combined together. As you can see, today I'm using my stand mixer. But of course you can do it by hand. But it may take more time. Now when a dough is formed, it's all nice and smooth. I'm gonna form it into a ball just like that. It's looking perfect. And I'm gonna grab the bowl of my stand mixer. I'm just gonna put some vegetable oil in. And then put my dough. I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna make sure that it's oiled from all sides so that it doesn't dry out while rising. I'm just gonna cover it and let it rise for about 1.5 hours in a warm place. And after that, when it's beautifully risen, I'm gonna dump it on my floured surface. And I'm gonna form it into a log, just like that. Then I'm gonna cut it into 2 halves. Then I'm gonna cut each half into 3 equal parts. So this quantity will make you 6 bagels. Then I'm gonna grab each piece of dough and I'm gonna roll it with my hands into a long rope. It must be about 60 centimeters long. Less or more, it doesn't matter. And when you get to the right length, you want to put the 2 ends together just like so and start twisting just like that, as if you're making a 2-strand braid. It's very simple and easy. And once you're done doing the braid, you want to put the 2 ends together. You want to press and roll so that the 2 ends stick to each other. And here you have it. And you want to continue with the same process until you finish all of the pieces. Now for the coating, I'm gonna need some molasses. And I'm gonna thin it with a little bit of water. Now if you don't have molasses, you can use honey instead. Of course, you want to mix it also with some water, just like I'm doing with the molasses. I'm also gonna need some toasted sesame seeds. Now you want to take each braid or each bagel, dip it in the molasses and water mixture from both sides. Remove it, let it drip. And then you want to put it in the sesame seeds. Also, you want to make sure that it's coated from all sides. After that, remove it and put it back in your baking dish. And do the same with the rest of the bagels. And you just want to be careful with it, because as you can see, it's a very soft dough and you don't want it to fall apart. So that's perfect. Now continue the same until you finish all of them. Now after that, I'm gonna let them rest for about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, you wanna make sure that your oven is preheated at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. It's about 220 Celsius. And you wanna bake them for about 25 minutes, just until they're golden and brown. And this is how they look like when they are out of the oven. They look so delicious. They're soft and chewy. You can eat them with cheese or honey. They're really good. So that was it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!